What the hell did I order? I completely forgot what I ordered. Hey guys, today's video is an exciting one. We are doing a Ulta haul. I have 2 Ulta boxes here that I actually placed an order for a couple days ago, and then I just recently got back from Ulta to see what we had in my local store. So if you guys want to see everything that I got at Ulta, let's go ahead and get diving into it. And if you were new, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And once you're done doing that, then let's get to this. I didn't purchase any shampoo or anything online, so I went into my Ulta this morning to just go in and get my shampoo, and sure enough they had like a bunch of stuff that I was like kind of pissed that I didn't see online. I went ahead and I picked up the Strong Sexy Hair. This is their strengthening one, but it is free of sulfates, which is something that I always look for in a shampoo. My stylist just told me to make sure that anytime I buy a shampoo, get it free of sulfates. So that's what I did. I made sure it was free of sulfates. So I also stopped at the ColourPop section because I wanted to swatch the Truly Madly Deeply palette, and I was kind of on the fence about it. I'm glad I walked in and I swatched it because I did not like it as much as I thought I would initially, but I ended up really falling in love with the X's and O's palette by ColourPop. So this is what the shade palettes look like, and I feel like on camera it doesn't really do it justification, because even looking at it online when I saw the picture of it, I wasn't sold on it, and I was like, I don't need that. But then when I was in store, there was something about this palette that I was like, I can get on board with it. And then I swatched it and I was like, oh, I'm really on board now. But I was really into this brown shade because it's kind of like a brown shade, but it's got a little bit of like a reddish undertone to it. Then we have something like Easy Go, which looks like this. And then we have, let's do Rookie, which is another one that I really liked. There was just something about this palette that just, when I swatched it, I was like, you know what? I want this palette way more than I want any other palette. Do I have shades that are probably like this? Yes, but I don't know. It sold me, so I bought it. If you haven't gone into your Ulta here recently, definitely do so. The sooner the better, because they've clearanced out all of their holiday kits. There's a bunch of clearance stuff, like anything that was left over in holiday kits, they were clearancing out. The stuff that they had at my local one was like the loose powders from Anastasia. The 4 set was clearanced out for like $30. All of the KYLIE Cosmetics holiday kits were clearanced out for 50%. I did pick up some of that stuff except the eyeshadow palette. I was looking for that damn eyeshadow palette. I really wanted it, and my store was sold out, so I was going to call my mom to see if she could run over her local Ulta to see if it was online, and then I'm probably going to check the website online because that is the only thing from her Christmas collection that I really wanted to try. While I was looking at their clearance section, they did have the Moroccan oil, which is just a small little sample. But this little thing normally retails for like $14 or $15, and I got mine for $4. Well, $3.97. The other thing that I picked up from ColourPop was actually not in the ColourPop section. It was like as you walked out. It was part of their Pretty Fresh collection. I did see their foundations, which they're like a tinted moisturizer, so would never work for me because I need something that's got at least medium to full coverage. I came across this though, and this was the Pretty Fresh HA Setting Mist. Ooh, that smells really good. You can smell a little bit of the coconut water in there, but it doesn't smell artificial. Like, it actually smells like real coconut. And I like the mister on this. It's very soft. Do you see that? Okay, I don't want to waste any more product. And then the last 2 products I picked up from today are by KKW. And you guys, I've talked about this on my channel before. I'm not really sold on KKW Beauty. I think some of her products are super overpriced. Just gonna throw that out there. They were at Ulta Beauty, and she had it in the corner stand, and it was like seriously pick through, and I was like, damn. I was like, okay, I'll swatch something. I swatched one lipstick, which was like a lipstick and a highlighter duo, and I loved the color, but the formula was just super creamy that I was like, nah, that's just almost too creamy for me. So then I tried, but I really wanted that damn shade, so I was kind of pissed. But I came across her lip liners. Her lip liners were really inexpensive. They were $10 a piece, and I was like, now you're talking my level. So for $10, I'll try it out. So I ended up going in with Nude number 2, which looks like this. Once I keep swatching it though, I definitely feel like I'm kind of glad I went with number 2 and not 1.5, because 1.5 was just a little bit lighter, and my lip color is also just naturally kind of dark. So I usually have to go in with something pretty dark. Like normally I use Plum Lip Liner by MAC. What I normally use, and that's kind of dark, but that's what I use for everything. So then I ended up picking up a lipstick. Again, I couldn't get on board with the eyeshadow palettes. There was one eyeshadow palette that she was selling for like $49. No, That's not gonna happen. I'm not super sold on the packaging. I feel like the packaging looks really cheap. That's just me though. The lipstick retail for $18 and I was like, okay, that's about normal. That's like normally what I would pay for, you know, a different lipstick. But I thought that this combined together, I was like, this is gonna be like probably my favorite lip combo for a while. So that is the shade that I picked up, which is called Nude Number 5. I will say that I would definitely go back and pick up some more of her lip liners. So I'm hoping that once my local Ulta stocks more lip liners, I'll definitely try it out because $10 for a lip liner like that is really creamy. Their lip liner actually reminds me quite a bit of like the KYLIE Cosmetic lip liners and the Huda Beauty lip liners. Like the packaging is kind of similar and the formula feels very similar. Like if I end up loving that formula, I will definitely go back and pick up some more. That is what I picked up from today. Let's move into the first box. 2 products in this box. I hate when they do that. I really do. So the very first thing I picked up from my other Ulta haul was the KYLIE Cosmetics. These are the mini liquid lipsticks. So again, like I mentioned earlier, KYLIE Cosmetics, her holiday kits are all 50% off. So these were like $6. So the first one that it comes with is Candy K. Love this shade. So that is Candy K. I feel like that's really similar to the nude lipstick I just picked up from Kim K. And then this other little bundle comes with Charm, which is a velvet. So that there is Charm as well. So it's a little bit of a lighter pink. I know some of you guys are gonna laugh at me, but I couldn't help myself. Like, I didn't even feel guilty when I bought it, you guys. And it is the Revlon So Fierce Mascara. I've talked about this before here on my channel. This one in combination with the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Mascara are like my dynamic duo. I'm not gonna open it right now because I do have quite a few mascaras that I have to get through, but yeah. Moving into the last box. Well, it's a good thing I didn't buy what I thought. I completely forgot what I ordered. No. Oh, okay. Now I remember what I ordered. Okay, this is why I'm excited. Sorry, I'm like, what did I order? Because I could have sworn I almost picked something up today. I've got to get my shit together. Okay, also, I'm really excited because last year I was so good. My tier status on Sephora plummeted last year. Like, I hardly bought anything from Sephora. And number one, it's due to the fact that I just don't really like Sephora's, like their tier program. Like, I don't like it at all. I don't feel like it's really beneficial. And if I can get something at Ulta, then I'd rather shop at Ulta than at Sephora. And number two, I'm just trying to be a lot better about what I buy. The first thing I picked up is a hair oil, which now I don't know why I bought it, but I do believe it said that it was new. I don't know if it was new to Ulta. Maybe it was like a new brand to Ulta or something, but it's called My Amazing. And this is a Shine On healthy oil. So I did pick up a mini lipstick from MAC because I ran out of mine. It's the MAC's Velvet Teddy. I just needed a new one. I ran out of it, and my Cream in Your Coffee. I wanted to pick up the mini because I thought the mini was so much cuter than the original size. So the next thing I picked up is my favorite lipstick of all time. This is MAC's Cream in Your Coffee. This is hands down my favorite lipstick of all time. I just recently decluttered it because it smelled pretty funky and I was still trying to wear it. Yeah, because I didn't want to get rid of it and I was just being a cheap ass. I love the smell of MAC lipsticks. So there it is right there. Next thing I picked up is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I just talked about this in my drugstore haul that I did plan on picking this up. They did have the matte. They have a matte one, the normal one, and then a dewy one. I watched, I think it's Juicy Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine's channel. I watched her channel. She did a comparison between the two new ones, the dewy and the matte one, and she really liked this one. So I was like, yes, I think I got a good one. Next up I picked up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. I don't even know if it's like translucent or it's got a little bit of a color to it. I kind of want to see, or is it a white base? I think it might be a white base. It does have some color. Damn. So there it is blended out. It has some color. I love that. That's awesome. Milani just came out with some eyeshadow palettes, which I ended up picking up as well. So here's the first one I picked up, which is called Most Wanted. They're all pretty good, except that brown you can see is definitely patchy. But I feel like that's just a hand swatch, so we'll see. And then the other one I picked up was just this nude one with a couple of brown tones in it. And this one here is called Partner in Crime. All right, so here are swatches of the other palette. I actually really like this palette a little bit more than I like the other palette actually. Formula's there. It feels really nice. I'm excited to try this palette out specifically though, because I don't know why. There's something about this palette calling my name. I haven't picked up a palette from Maybelline in a really long time. I just haven't been sold on a whole lot of them, but this one I actually was really interested in. This is the new Maybelline's Nudes of New York palette. So here is the palette. I think it's really beautiful. This has actually got some color to it. Look at that. That's actually got some color. There's some pretty terrible swatches, but here are a majority of the shades. I think I swatched almost all of them. Maybe I left out just a couple of them, but I would definitely say that just swatching them, both of the formulas feel really nice on the skin. Like the metallics in here are really creamy, like they feel dry when you touch them, but once you like transfer them onto your hand, they've got color on them. But it's the mattes. I think the mattes are where it's at. Like those are really soft and buttery. So I also did pick up one more lip set from the Kylie Jenner Christmas holiday collection. There's so much glitter, but this packaging is really pretty. But this is her lip set, and so here's the lip kit I picked up. It comes with the high gloss, the lip liner, and matte liquid lipstick. So the lip liner is in the shade Coconut. See, this is why you gotta swatch these, because see the top of the pen cap right there? Do you see how much darker that is than the actual product? But it's really pretty. It's kind of similar to the color I wanted from KKW, which was like one just like this. And then it also comes with the liquid lipstick in Kylie. So I wouldn't necessarily say that I'd pair these two together, but gosh, her liquid lipsticks smell phenomenal. But I love this little collection. I thought this was a really good little lipstick collection. Another product from Milani I picked up is their Milani Baked Highlighters. Again, it said in the Ulta site that this was new. This is in Dolce Perla. It's got a nice reflection to it. It is really bright, and I feel like it's pretty large as far as like the highlighter portion goes. So I did get two more things from e.l.f. I picked up the Primer Infused Bronzer. I picked up the shade Forever Sunkissed, I think is what the shade is. If I can ever open it. All right, so there it is. I like how light that is though. I feel like it's light, but it's like still gonna give just a little bit of color. I did my bangs a certain way today or something. You ever try to retrain your hair and it just always wants to go back to the same old thing? I keep trying to tell it, new year, new stuff, but it just wants to go back to its normal ways. We got that one, and then I also picked up the e.l.f. Metallic Flare Highlighter in White Gold. All right, so here is what it looks like. And then let's go ahead. Ooh, that is really, ooh, I don't like that. I thought it was gonna be a lot softer than this. This is really hard. What the heck? Oh, I do not like this. I already know I'm not going to. That is what it looks like. I mean, it's coming off, but it is not at all soft like the bronzer. I don't know. That bronzer feels really soft. This feels really hard and gritty. Oof. Let's finish off with the last two products I got, which are eyeshadow palettes, you guys. So the first one I picked up was the ColourPop Frozen No. 2 palette. I was going back and forth with this collection. Had them on sale online at Ulta for like $12. I think it was like the same price that ColourPop was throwing it on their website. But here it is. And I don't know, I was kind of sold on this palette. I honestly kind of bought it for Eva too, because I know she's gonna really like this palette. So I am gonna eventually give it to her, but I kind of wanna play with it before I give it to her. If I let Eva see it right now, she'll totally take it from me. And I feel good about giving her an eyeshadow palette that I know has like good formula and it's not shitty or it's got like asbestos in it or something, you know? So here are swatches of them. It's a really cute palette, so I'm excited to get it and play around with it and, you know, eventually give it to Eva and see what she thinks. So the last palette I picked up is the palette I told myself I was not getting. Like, I was like, no, I don't need it, and I waited a long time. I definitely had FOMO. Like, I had major FOMO, but at the same time, I was like, no. And then I did it. I finally broke down, and I bought it, and I'm hoping it's worth the money. And I picked up the ABH in Norvina collection palette. So I picked up the Pro Pigment No. 1. It honestly was the only one that called to me when the palettes launched. Like when she was doing them, like she was throwing them out like rabbits humping and throwing out babies. That's what she was doing. So this is what it looks like. I will say like the packaging on this is really nice. It's got like that hard packaging to it, which is definitely awesome to see. it's the purple in here. It's definitely the purple tones that really caught my eyes. I love purples, you guys know that, so I'm super excited to play with this. I want to see what I'm going to be able to create with this. Ooh. So yes, that is the palette I picked up. That is everything from my haul, you guys. I will have everything I picked up linked down below, especially the like any clearance stuff that I see. I will link it down below. It is like super limited, so if it's out of stock, I'm sorry, but definitely go into your in-store, because when I went into my in-store, like the eyeshadow palette from KYLIE Cosmetics was gone, but like most of her lip kits were still there. And what else was clearanced out? Tarte was clearanced out, like their Sugar Rush or something collection was clearanced out for like 50% off. A lot of the ABH holiday kits were still there. A lot of some of the ColourPop collection was still there, like the Butterfly collection was there. I didn't see anything that I really wanted, so I didn't pick it up. But anyways, there were still some stuff left there. So if you get the opportunity to go to Ulta, make sure to do it, and also try checking out your Target, because Target still has stuff clearanced out as well. But let me know which palette you guys want to see first, and I hope to see you guys all in my next video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.